Today we are going to be showing you how the 2000 wedding went down. But we are going to first react to it. We are going to react to our wedding that happened a couple of years ago, and we see whether we would change a thing or leave everything at how it was. So tune in, let's first watch it, and then you will give us an honest opinion in the comment section, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna dive into the reaction of our wedding. Let's go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's
so good. Yeah.
So here it goes.
First, I think I chose the perfect gown for the day, because first and foremost, it didn't have that long trail.
Yeah.
Because the longer the trail, the heavier the gown. The heavier the gown. The gown was simple, but still it was heavy. Putting it on it needed someone else to help me. But it was
so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. I tell you guys, I love the gown. I wouldn't change the gown. I wouldn't change the gown.
Honestly, it looked so nice. These things which are falling like waterfalls, the crystals, they are so beautiful.
Aka flower girl is also adorable.
Nah, she was Jamila. Oh my god. And the hair pulled it off. I love the hair. Look at it.
The hair was his idea, but I loved it.
Because I was wondering, what can I do with this hair? So in the evening when I went to do my haircut for the wedding, I told the guy in the salon, please do this girl's hair, tint it. He was like, what? He was like, what? I was like, yeah, just do it. And the guy tinted the hair. Trust me, it came out. Look at her. It came out so perfect.
It was perfect, and she was happy.
Yeah, she was.
She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Yeah. Maybe what I would change on my gown, I think I think that the veil is required at church, but I think after church I just didn't need the veil anymore. That thing that they put on the head.
Actually,
I think like I didn't need it anymore.
It was too long. It was sweeping the ground. It was too long.
Since my gown did have a trail, so the person who hired us the gown suggested that since my gown doesn't have a trail, then I have to get a veil that is long. So take an instance. Your head veil is a net. But it's long that it sweeps the ground. So imagine a net on the ground sweeping the ground.
Traps everything on the floor.
Yeah, it was trapping everything on the floor.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Getting stuck in the floor. And yet I did have a matron to help me out, whenever it's stuck. So I think I would change the veil. I wouldn't. I would maybe use it at church, and when you remove
after unveiling the bride,
then maybe I would just remove it and keep it. I think I removed it at a certain point.
We removed it, I think, when we went for the photo shoot.
I think.
We shall see that.
We shall see whether it was there in the photo shoot.
Talking about my suit, I think I chose the right suit,
Yeah.
I've been to so many weddings and people like tuxedos. They really look so cool. But I wanted something very simple, something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Because the tuxedos have become the ordinary suits people wear for their weddings. It has become an ordinary look. So I chose to do something a bit extraordinary, out of the ordinary, but again when it is very unique. So that's why I chose the color of a suit I chose. And instead of having a tie and a shirt and all that, and wearing a three-piece suit, it was a three-piece suit, but the bus coat, I wasn't actually in need of it. I left it behind. So I decided instead of a shirt to wear a t-shirt. And trust me, it came out so perfectly. Yeah,
it was perfect. And knowing my husband, I know he loves unique things. Anything very unique, out of the ordinary,
I go for it.
He'll just go for it, and he's happy to do that. I've seen him do it a lot of times. So I believe him when he says that it's something he will do again.
I would do it again. I hate looking like everyone else out there. When I have a chance to do something different, I do it.
Yeah.
Then also the shoes. Everyone wears those shiny shoes and all that. But it was my wedding. I was like, let me do white sneakers. let me just do white sneakers. Do I even need a belt? I didn't even do a belt to have that casual, that casual look on. Yeah. It was amazing.
And I think for your suit, it wasn't that you were cutting costs.
Yeah.
Because everything added together would buy a tuxedo or a very nice looking suit. But I think you did it because that's what you felt like you needed.
Yeah, that's what I really needed. That's what I really, really needed.
And maybe just to add on that, most cases when you're to do something extraordinary, you will get criticism.
Of course. That will always come.
Criticisms will always come because people are not used to this thing. It's new. It's new to them. It's new to their face. They
fear the unknown.
And as human beings, we always fear to do something unique. We always fear to do something new. You want to do something.
Vindication from people.
Yeah. So if there is someone out there, there is something unique you want to do, and it's not affecting anyone. It's not going to affect anyone. It's not against biblical principles. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Criticisms will always be there, but you have to have that mature mind to overcome any kind of criticism.
To realize that you can't make everyone happy.
Yeah. Also that.
And people's happiness are not at your expense.
At your expense. Because most of the time, if you're pursuing to make people happy, you're going to be
compromise a lot.
Yeah, you're going to compromise a lot. You're going to do things you don't like. You're going to be unhappy and sad. And at the end of the day, these people that you are trying to please will not even appreciate it.
They will never.
They will not appreciate it. Because even in a perfect story or in a perfect thing, there is always one or two people
pick on something
that will pick out that one thing that has gone wrong, and they will dwell at that. So if your aim is making people happy, you will never succeed on that. You're not going to
Let's talk about the church. Do you think we chose the right church?
Oh my God, I can't change the church. I can't change the church. We picked the perfect church. I love the church itself. Should we say the church?
Nah, we don't need to.
We don't need to say the church. But the church itself is a very good church. On top of it being a very good church, I love its doctrine. I love, the things that they believe in. I don't know how to phrase it, but their vision, yes. I love their vision, yes. And the way they do things, and on top of that, the environment around church is very
was so good. The
beautiful.
ambience of the environment was so good.
Very beautiful. That even when you don't have the money to go to the gardens for a photo shoot,
you can do it from there.
Yeah, the place is perfect for photos. Okay. And the other thing about the church, it keeps time.
It keeps time.
It keeps time.
One thing I can't forget about our wedding during church. So here was the deal. The church told us, if you get here 10 minutes early, we are going to refund 100,000 shillings.
Yes.
But if you come late, we are not going to refund anything. Remember, we had paid church fee of 600,000. And guess what? We got there on time. I was shocked when we came out of the honeymoon. The marriage office called us. Is this Mr. Ntulume Jackson? Oh yeah, you came early. We have your refund of 100,000. I was like, what? You remember that?
Yeah.
And I went right away. They picked that money.
And they sent it to us.
They sent it via phone?
Yeah.
On the phone, yeah?
Yeah, they sent it on the phone.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
So for the church, I can't. Even when I go back, if I'm to
go back in those days,
I think I'll use the same church.
Yeah,
I think so.
Let's talk about the car. What do you think about the car? That was our friend's car. She offered to give us a car to drive us during the wedding.
Yeah.
It was a BMW X5. I think it was perfect.
It was perfect.
It was so perfect.
It was perfect. First and foremost, it was nice looking.
It was beautiful looking.
It was very beautiful.
Yeah.
It was spacious.
It was spacious. Had enough leg room.
Yeah.
Headroom, like behind there, we sat so comfortably.
Very comfortably. I don't know. Maybe people prefer the small, the
Mercedes.
The Mercedes. But for me, I believe bigger cars are better for a wedding.
For the bride, because of the huge gown.
Yeah, because entering entering the car is another job of its own. So when the car is small,
with that big gown with the medals inside, oh god.
See, my gown was not that big, but still entering a car was kind of, you know.
Yeah.
But the good thing, the car was bigger.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So it was very comfortable for me.
Yeah. So for the car, I guess I would choose the same car.
Yeah.
I would choose the same car. It was perfect. He did a great job. Maybe what else to comment about? I think let's go to the reception and see what the reception has. Maybe the photos. The area where we took our photos. What do you think about it?
Yeah, if you're to look at our reception, you see where there are very many trees behind.
The lake view.
Near the lake view. That's where we took our photos from. Yeah.
In Botanical
Gardens in Entebbe.
It's a beautiful place to take photos. If Botanical Gardens in Entebbe, if you live on Entebbe Road, I can think of another place that can give you that natural look, that natural feel. It is so beautiful for taking photos. The green never lies. And with a background of water, it can never lie. I'm telling you, nature. Nothing can ever beat nature. Nothing. However much artificial beauty can be exaggerated and all that, nothing can beat nature. So for me, I believe we made a right choice going to Botanical Gardens Entebbe for our photo shoot. It was amazing. Then the reception, finally, what do you think about the reception?
The reception was simple. Nice. You know, that simple, classy. I don't know
the
what that
word
makes
classy.
it.
Yeah.
Simple, classy look was the reception to me. And if I'm to go back, the same time we did our wedding, I wouldn't change anything.
You would choose the same?
I would choose the same. Simple, classy.
You remember initially we wanted a beach wedding, but again the logistics to have a beach wedding couldn't fit in our $2,000 wedding budget, $2,000 wedding budget. So we looked out for a perfect substitute, which could give us a beach look, open skies, and this played as a perfect substitute because we could have the view of the Botanical Gardens and the Lake Victoria behind there, then the open skies. It and you know the environment of Entebbe doesn't lie. Entebbe has that cool, I don't know how to explain it, that cool breeze that comes in throughout the day, you know.
It's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain unless you stay in Entebbe, you know. So I feel the reception, for me, it was a tick. I would go back for the same reception, honestly. Yeah. I would go back. Given the numbers we had.
The reception was good, for sure.
Even the deal they gave us, it was amazing. I would definitely go back to that. So, yeah, basically that's it, the commentary about our wedding. Please don't leave too soon. The full wedding video is going to be on our YouTube channel. And it's
very interesting to watch. Just know, whenever I'm watching this clip, I'm like, the smile is...
ear to ear.
Ear to ear. It's so interesting to watch.
If you're planning a budget wedding, please, it's good to have reference. You could watch out for this video. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. We're going to put it. The commentary is going to be a different video, and the wedding itself is going to be a different video. So kindly check out our YouTube, then Tulumez. You're going to be able to have this video. So basically that's it. For me, I feel nothing I would change. I don't know about you.
Me too. I feel like nothing. I would change nothing given the budget that we were working with. I feel like we got even more than we deserved. More than what we wanted. Yeah. For me, when I look at this wedding and how everything went, it's like a testimony for me. It's a testimony. Because for sure, the budget was not big.
Definitely.
And on top of that, we received such an amazing service.
But if you have money and God has blessed you with resources, you can go ahead and wow everyone. Big weddings are fun. We've been to a couple of them, and trust me, they are fun. If you have that money, please go for it. But if you're a young man and a young woman out there, you want to sanctify your relationship, you want to walk right with God, do what you can afford. Later, God is gonna bless you. And you can throw a bigger wedding when your 5-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary, 20-year anniversary. When you're not straining, when you're not putting the burden on other people, you know. But if you don't have that money yet, don't bother people because of your enjoyment. People are going through a lot. Do something that you can afford.
Yeah.
And then that will give you peace.
It will give you fulfillment.
Yeah. I had someone, they did a wedding, and a year later they were still in debt.
Oh, yes.
They were still in debt, paying back the lenders' money because they wanted a luxurious, wedding which they couldn't afford.
And you don't want to enter your marriage in that kind of a situation.
You don't want to,
because you might end up putting all your mind onto the debt. How are we paying the debt instead of
the first years of your marriage can turn out miserable.
Oh, yes.
So you don't want to turn them into misery. Yeah, so that's it we had for you today. Thank you for watching. We're gonna show you this video in an independent dedicated YouTube video. Please check out our channel Dentulumes and you will be able to catch up this video. We love you all. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye, and God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you all.